Hi everyone, I hope everybody's doing well. Sorry I haven't been doing these in a couple weeks. I am dealing with some health issues right now and I'm still trying to struggle with them, but I wanted to do these because I wanted to get back into the readings. And I enjoy doing these. So I am using Karen Delson Smith's Fantasy deck. This can be found in her Etsy store, but the deck I'm using today is her original Fantasy. The decks that she has in her Etsy store is a recreated deck called Fairy Fantasy. It's a beautiful deck. Both of them are beautiful decks. So if you take a look at her Etsy, called Tea with Karen, she has beautiful things there. Take a look. So as I'm shuffling these cards, you know what? Two two of the energies I want to put on these cards are what we need to focus on for the upcoming week, or what we need to be aware of. And that's what I really want to get out of this. So again, not everybody may connect to these cards. Some things you may, some things you may not. Um, but this is going to be as a whole for everybody, and you may not connect or even feel like they connect to you for even a couple of weeks down the line, and that's okay. So for you to pick this box to get this reading, there's a reason for it. There's always a reason for what happens in life. So whatever that reason is, maybe you'll know now or maybe you'll know later down the line. So when I do this also, I'm also going to pick a oracle deck from this deck also. And I honestly don't know the name of this deck. I forgot the name of the deck. Oh god, but I'll be using this for added messages. So that's what we have. So let's see what we have for what we need to focus on for this upcoming week. So what this is showing is that some of us may really need to focus on how we let go and how we release pent up stress that's going on, anxiety that's going on, or pressure that we've been feeling in general. This is something that we really need to focus on and go of, taking care of that. Um, and then when you have the mountain here and you have the balloon here, this is showing this is something that's been building up, building up, building up for a while now. This is not something that just came about. This is something that you've been having challenges with for either months now, um, if more months than weeks. So I would say months or even a year, and it's just something that keeps building. It could be something to do with anything, your relationship, your job, finances, um, health, however it applies to you. This is about really trying to figure out how to either manage that stress or what you can do to release that stress and that anxiety, because it keeps it's essentially what it shows. It's a balloon with a balloon. The more air you put into this balloon, it's going to keep blowing up, blowing up, and blowing up until you can't fit any more air into it, and it's just going to burst. And that's what, pressure put on you will do. That's what stress will do when it keeps building up. And this is not something that's really good for, your mental health, emotionally, or even your physical body. Stress can cause a lot of health issues and bring on a lot of health issues. Whether you realize it or not, it affects everything. It affects your major organs. It affects your limbs. It affects your heart, which is a major organ. It affects your circulation. It affects everything in the body. Stress. So this is something that you really need to take care of and really get a hold on. Now, when you have the cane here, the cane is all about finding support, finding assistance, um, or finding something that's going to help you release that stress, something that you can lean on, something that you can rely on, something that can help you with that. Whether it's therapy or it's just going in your backyard and just screaming, or whether it's telling people that's causing the stress to really remove themselves from your life. Whatever it takes, you need to relieve that stress, because it's going to keep building and it's going to keep creating problems. Because again, you have this mountain here, and this mountain is about challenges, it's about problems, it's about situations that are difficult for you to really maneuver around. But it's not impossible to maneuver around, and there is going to be an ending to it. But right now, it's not a healthy aspect within your life, because the more it's happening, the more it's going to really disable you in many ways, whether it's emotionally, how you feel, or how you're going to look at situations, or how you're going to, you know, how you're just going to live your life. You just need to, whatever the stress is, try to find help with it. Now, Cain also could be showing that some of you may be having issues with your limbs this week, or walking, or your mobility, or it could be, or you're having difficulties with trying to reach out to get the support that you need. Maybe you are being active when it comes to looking for support and you're having issues with it. So that's also showing that. And I just pulled mushroom too. So mushroom is a perfect card for there's something toxic going on in your life that's causing this. Now, it could be medication too. So, because mushroom is also medication. It can be a form of medication. It could be something that you put into your body that's going to affect you. Something that's creating chemicals and toxic, something toxic in your body. So that's something also that you need to look into also, to really look at whatever you're putting in your body. It could be also eating, or how you're eating, your diet, your nutrition, or whatever. Something that's lacking in that field is something that you really need to take control of. And now, stress, anxiety, pressure, this could be all about nutrition also, or this could be all just medication causing this. Maybe feeling a little jittery, or maybe you've been feeling a little bit weak, or you just been really needing that support in many ways, even emotionally. So whether it's just look around for what's going on, what's around you, your environment, what you put into your mouth, the people that you interact with, because this is showing all hard times here for the upcoming week. Now again, with mountain, this is not something that may go quickly, but this is something that you will get around of, and this is something that you're able to control. So it's not something that's going to be something terminal or long term. It's going to be a challenge, but you will succeed and get around that challenge. So let's see what we have for an oracle message. Coming to the edge. I'm always impressed, and I'm kind of always surprised about the cards that actually come out, because this is a perfect card for what I was just saying. Coming to an edge, it's like you had enough. Enough is enough. You're about one step on the edge and one step over the edge, so it can go either way. And now it goes either way about whether or not how you react to the situation, or how you fix the situation, or what you do to really be proactive on trying to figure out how to release everything that you're going through. So this can go either way, but when you look at this picture, there is a lady on it, and there's this small area up in the air, so which means you're really confined, and you feel like you're really put in between two hard places, and you have really nowhere to go. You go right, you're going over the edge. You're going left, you're going over the edge. You're going back or front, you're going over the edge. So you're really stuck right in the middle here to be safe. And so and it's been like a safety net for you. So you feel like you're stuck. You feel like if you make any move, or you make any decisions, that it could be a no-win situation for you technically. So this is showing that, even though you feeling that way, it's time for you to really make that move, take that chance, and really. But you got to work on yourself first. So when you look at this picture, you notice that there's nobody around this lady here. There's nobody around. She's up in the air, and even though she's on this edge, and no matter how high in feet this is, she's not in distress at all. There's little hearts around here, so that's her connecting to her emotional. That's her distressing when there's nobody around. She may not have much room up there, but she's working on herself and she's at peace. So this is showing to really take a good look at your environment, take a good look at what's going on in your life, and try to figure out what's going to make you feel at peace. Do what makes you feel good, and it's all about you. And so that's what I have for you for this week, and I hope everybody has a great week. And hopefully I will be back to doing these next weekend, and if I don't do them next weekend, it'll be the week after. So take care. Bye bye.